G'day viewers, or the old faithful Commodore blew its intake manifold gaskets. See, one of the things is completely blocked up. Wow, look at that. See that? That was a blocked water gallery. Wow. Shut up, Max. You can see this is all broken down to plastic sort of form. This is lots of heat and cold engine start and run cycles. This is the Achilles heel of the Ecotech engine. This is just on 200 and, I think it's done 203 or 212,000 Ks. It's the first set. So the ones on my Ute, I only got 150,000 out of them and they failed. This one I got 212,000 Ks out of them and they failed. But yeah, it's thing you got to look out for these Ecotech. So a good motor. So this gaskets here I'm talking about, going underneath the platinum chamber assembly. There's one there, and that all comes as well part of the assembly. But if your Ecotech overheats, and if you let it go for too long, if they fail, that is, you'll notice water in your oil. Duck butter, so to speak, like mine did. So I left my Ute once for a little bit too long, so now, yeah, because of the symptom, they fail differently. This one here, well, in the case of my Ute, I only had the water in the oil, but everything else is fine. It didn't overheat or anything. It was still, yeah, operated fine. I just got concerned about the duck butter, so yeah. I finally realised that the intake manifold gaskets were gone. Hey cutie! But yeah, if you got, like that case of me, if you got duck butter, these are what's causing it. Duck butter, yeah. Watch V8 Jagnuts videos and know what that is. It's a term V8 Jagnut Brad came up with when you got water in your oil and it looks like butter. This one didn't do that. It didn't do that, didn't get that far. But it will need a good oil flush, a couple of oil changes to get all the moisture out of the oil. It's always best to do a lot of oil changes after you change these gaskets, as a precaution anyway, even if you haven't got duck butter. So this was actually the coolant level. It was a coolant level was fine up until about Saturday. And Dad used it, and out of here, coolant was spurting out from out of here between this and the head. It was pissing out of here. It was just radiator coolant pissing out. So yeah, sometimes I'll fail in here or here and leak inside the oil gallery in the intake into the combustion chamber. Or in this case, with this car, it went out here at the top, failed out here, and coolant pissed out of here on the outside. So this either failed in a good way, that didn't put water in the oil or in the combustion chamber. But once you change these gaskets, they're a pretty damn good motor. Yeah, just a bit of routine maintenance. Yeah, she's alright. Just waiting for some bloody, I think they waiting for some, they lost one of these bloody clips. I don't know how that just flipped off. Yeah, one of these clips flipped off. These have all the original O-rings intact, but yeah, it's best to change them. They still feel pretty rubbery, but yeah, it's best to change them. New O-rings, that way you don't get any leaks or anything like that. So, you know, put new O-rings on these ejectors. It'd be nice to pull these out and pulse them with a 9-volt battery while flushing carburetor cleaner through them to clean them. That wouldn't be a bad idea doing that. Give them a good clean out. And that'll, yeah, get this thing running like new again. Never run E10 in these motors. Ethanol fuel's crap. It's mostly moisture, which rusts things and generates a lot of aldehydes in the emissions. So E10's only for latest model motors. Anyway, so that'll be a good runner one next time. Also with this, well, yeah, I fixed that, and now it just doesn't want to turn on. It just does a click straight away. So doing some more research, the F76 error is also linked to this. This is another problem. The amplifier chip under here is gone, which is a common fault with these, so it's not worth fixing. So I'm going to pull the good capacitors off the audio board of this and exchange these ones. Get the Kinter, some good components. It's not the best quality amplifier you could use, but for something that's so cheap. TDA 7266S, it's a 5 watt 5 watt bridge audio amplifier. Nowhere near 100 watt output. You get lucky to get 10 watts out of that. But yeah, let's just take the components out of here and put them in here, because the Pi amps use these little types of capacitors. Be the same brand as these. Putting these in place of these in the Kinter. Yeah, we'll get pretty good a boosted improvement for something so cheap already made. Anyway, let's switch these capacitors over. Might as well put some good quality components in it, but improve the reliability of this thing. So they're not, yeah, you get what you pay for these for under $10 off eBay, but you can improve them and put better quality components in these, and they will improve a little bit. So since you got all this stuff, I'm never gonna, well, sort of throwing this out, you just reuse a lot of the parts. Why not? Get this thing improved. Alright, there's all good quality components in there. Two these 473 capacitors short. Bugger. Oh well, let's see how it goes. I was hoping there'd be 2 more in there, but there isn't. There's the integrated circuits. If I can desolder those and see what numbers on them, I bet they're just ordinary TV, they'll be LCD TV amplifier chips. Nothing special. Yeah. Keep the rest of those components for spares. Keep spares off that. Let's put this thing back together. We'll change all good quality capacitors. A low ASR caps on. I was hoping to get a better bird in that, but that's all I had. This is an ultra low ASR power supply rated one, so it'll be a lot better quality than a normal one. Main filter cap. That's alright, there's nothing wrong with that one. I'll just change all the critical in the circuit signal. It's just a signal. You want good quality, best quality components where the signal, the audio signal is going through. The better quality components, yeah, you get better audio signal. Because the cheap stuff, you know, the value could be off, the resistance is different, the ESR is not right, and yeah. Whatever the other Huang, Sun, Con, and Kinter are. Not very trusted brands. Chong, this one's a Chang. Chang, Chong, and Ching. That brand's under 3 names, even though they're the bloody same thing. Anyway, I'll put this back together and give it a test. So I'll do that in another video. Thanks for watching.